What's up everyone, this is Cher talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about yet another off-banner style. This time it's Ki, Blessings Upon You from SaGa 2. This character is totally supportive with some attack spells, but not that it's going to do much damage. It's all about one single mechanic, so we have to go to rsrsdb.com to check. Well, Ki is a spellcaster with a water element. When looking at her status, she has arrows for intelligence and love because she can do spell damage and heal. She's actually an okay healer because of one passive. Well, her intelligence is 93%, it's not much, at least she gets bonuses for this, and her agility is only 78%, meaning that she's going to miss many times in hard challenges. Characters with 90s or 100s are already missing on very specific challenges, so that means Ki will also miss. Her endurance is pretty bad, so that means that if she gets hit with physical attacks, she's going to take damage. But if she dies, she at least contributes with something, but we'll get into that later. Her will is a little higher, so she takes less damage and will be less inflicted with status ailments. This is important because she can cleanse, but in a different way. Well, her love is above the average because she's a healer, and charisma is the same. Going from abilities, the first one is called Ailment Ward. On the end of a turn, she has a high chance to cleanse all surviving allies and remove all of their debuffs. High chance means 37% chance, and this is her passive that makes her different. 37% chance to cleanse status ailments is not important, but the important thing is to remove all status debuffs. There are very specific fights in this game where the boss can just debuff your status. Specifically, Abyss Naga from War Tower could just debuff your love and charisma, so you could not heal that often and have to rely on other ways to win the fight. Now Ki can help you with this. It's not just exclusive to Ki. We got a character, and that is Melissa. Melissa, she has the same thing, but better. When you see it here, end of turn, she has a high chance to do the same, but her whole kit's much better. She can grant morale down, decreasing the damage of the enemies, while also giving you defense boost stance when operating in a battlefield. Something that Ki does not have access to. She's just like a poor man Melissa, because this is her selling point. Well, there's yet another character that can cleanse status debuffs, and that one is Sarah. Well, Sarah has it with her skill number 3, Star Glitter. She can do this every 3 turns because it's 9 BP cost, and it also grants guard up while also doing damage. So every 3 turns on average, 37% chance, also triggers once every turn on average. So at least on this they are pretty similar, but Sarah offers more. She's also doing damage and giving guard up. So Ki passive is only for those that didn't get these premium styles. Sadly, but at least she is an option for everyone. Then the second passive is called Dare to Hope Tree. When attacking and her HP gets to 0, she will recover all surviving allies' HP by very large effect. Dare to Hope Tree is very overpowered. It will heal everyone to full HP. We can even compare this is also available on Dahao. Dahao has it on her UDX style, as you can see here. And when she dies, she heals everyone. The love status is just similar, so yeah, same effects with both characters. When she dies, she at least contributes with something, right? We used this on the start of the game with Sophia, and it was pretty fun back there. Then the third passive is called High Battle Tension. Attack damage increases by 20%, and she starts the fight with 11 BP. I don't understand why she starts the fight with 11, because it makes no much difference. She could get something like High Protect Tension, decreasing the damage she receives, but then she would get closer to a premium style, and they didn't want to offer this. So, she has 20% increasing damage, the cleanse effect, and can recover HP when dying. Well, they could have given her something much more useful, like High Protect Tension, that keeps the 20% damage increase, but instead of giving 1 VP, reduces damage by 30% at all times. But they didn't want her to be so close to a premium unit. She just stays as a very niche character for very specific situations. Well, For skills, we have Cure Tom, a 3 BP spell that uses 1 LP as well, that heals and revives if needed, and has C power. That means that on average it will get the character from 0 to cap or almost cap HP. So it does what it needs to do, and 3 BP means that she can use it all the time. Then the second skill is called Ice Storm. For 5 BP you get a full AoE attack with cold damage and C power 15 mod. When looking on the spell itself, it's actually not bad because C power and 16 mod can be compared to Sprinkle, that is also available in the latest version of Farnews, that has C power and 16 mod, although it also deals pierce damage. So the bad thing here is that this character does not have status or passive to do high damage, but its skill itself is not bad. Then we have the third skill called Thunder Tome. It has the same power, the same cost, but instead of doing cold damage, it now does lightning damage. Much more harder to find than cold. So you could have just think about using any of these in a boss fight where you also need to cleanse and remove all status debuffs. So the problem is that it's RNG. It may work, it may not work. So when she's not trying to heal someone, she's doing damage. What she lacks is an extra effect. If she had some effect with Ice Storm and another effect with Thunder Tome, like even through Melissa's Marine Ball has lower power, the effect is much better. Look, morale it down to all targets really helps. Now if she had something like, I don't know, even a debuff or something, she could have a good spot in some setups, but she doesn't. Besides acting as a status debuff cleanser, cleansing status ailments will be much harder because actually when you get inflicted with confusion you cannot rely on RNG, you have to cleanse as soon as possible. You do have other options that can do this fast, that being Goddess. Goddess can do it with her Heart of Goddess. She would just use a fast skill that cleanses all surviving allies and heals. Can only be used once, but it's usually a problem in the start of a fight. Or you can use Snowy. Snowy, if you have it, you could get him from the latest UDX banner. He can cleanse with Glowing Heart without spending LP. Or Halloween Princess White Rose, she can also do that by use of Princess Pumpkin Party. With the latest comparison being Sarah, yet again, she has Arrow of Purity, a 6 BP skill that cleanses everyone and also buffs Will by 40% on max value. So yet again, you have Key as your poor man choice in order to cleanse. Well, another possible utility for Key is to actually die in your squad and heal everyone, and then you revive her again. Be a punching bag in order to heal. But that is only for those that don't have Steel Blade Light as a way to heal the party. Being unique is the only reason why Key receives the lowest S grade in our tier list. She's the less useful of the op banners and at least may see some usage from very specific times in the content. But that is my opinion. Did you got Key? Do you want to use her in the future? Please say here in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support the channel, there are links in the description of the video. And don't forget to join our Discord server where we talk about SaGa and other RPGs in general. Hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye.